Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. So with this video, I'm bringing you guys 3 new combos using the Dragon Ruler support, and this is post Alliance Insight. So we're gonna get started here with the first combo using 2 copies of Spectre. So we're gonna be activating Spectre here and discard the other copy of Spectre in order to get ourselves Redox and Blaster. Now we can activate Redox's effect, banish the Spectre here, and one card that we discarded, Blaster here, in order to get ourselves Tenpai Dragon of Genroku. We can activate Genroku's effect in order to special summon it out because it was searched out. Then get ourselves Tenpai Dragon Pydra. Activate the effect of Pydra here in order to search out our Sangen Kaiman. Activate the effect of Sangen Kaiman here in order to search out a Tenpai Dragon Zangdora and get it out onto the board and synchro summon into our Biden Dragion. Then we can activate Biden Dragion's effect here in order to get ourselves our Tenpai Dragon Chandra. Now we can exceed summon and go into the new Chasmatis Dragon Ruler of Auroras and use his effect here in order to pitch a Dragon Ruler. This is a great way of just building up the different names of Dragon Rulers in your grave and in your banishment so that you're able to get out the new boss monster of the archetype. So now we're going to activate its effect and get ourselves our title. Activate the effect of Striker Dragon here in order to search out our Boot Sector Launch. And this is great because it's up to you whether or not you want to run Boot Sector Launch, but it does help you get an extra card for you to discard at the cost of it being a potential brick in the future. But then we're going to be able to get our Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres and use Title's effect here in order to get it out. Activate the effect of Tempest in order to get it out as well. Then we can Exceed Summon and go into the new Eclipse's Dragon Ruler of Woes. So if this card is Exceed Summon, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Dragon Ruler monster in your graveyard or banishment. Then you can special summon 1 level 7 or rank 7 Dragon Ruler monster mentioned on it from your deck or banishment. That's exactly what we're going to do in order to get ourselves our Chasmatis Dragon Ruler of Aurora. Now we can go into the Disaster Dragon Ruler Paranormalities, and if this card is Synchro or Exceed Summon here, you can target up to 4 materials here and put it on here. So this is how you're going to get all the Dragon Rulers onto it. That's exactly what we're going to do, and this is how you set it up. It gets all the Dragon Rulers in it and gets it at its full power. So if this card has Light, Dark, Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind Dragon Ruler monsters attached, it gains 4600 attack and defense, and it is unaffected by other cards' effects. So this effectively becomes a towers with 4600 attack, which is very difficult for your opponent to remove. And also, when you use this effect in order to attach a bunch of things onto this, you can then banish all monsters your opponent controls and in their graveyard with the same attribute as the monsters attached to this card, effectively making it a powerful board wipe here. Just a powerful boss monster that we can get out, and also our Hieratic Seal in order to bounce something in case we need to. So let's go to the next comment that I have for you guys. Before I continue the video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon where you can help support the channel while also influencing the content I create. The link will be in the description, so make sure to check it out. So let's go to the second combo that I have for you, and this was going to be using no Dragon Ruler cards initially, but we're going to be using Tenpai Dragon Pydra and then 2 cards to discard. So we're going to normal summon our Tenpai Dragon Pydra here and activate its effect in order to get our Sangen Kaiman, then activate the effect of Sangen Kaiman here in order to search out our Genroku, and because Genroku is searched out, we can get it out. Then we can go into our Biden Dragion, activate its effect here in order to get out Genroku. Then Genroku contribute itself and get Fadra. Then Fadra here will get out Genroku once again. So now we can go into Romulus, activate its effect in order to get Dragon Ravine. Activate Dragon Ravine's effect here in order to discard and search out Dragunity Remus. Activate the effect of Remus here in order to get ourselves a Ravine. Activate its effect here. So Remus is a soft once per turn, so as long as you have multiple copies of this card, you are going to be able to use it multiple times here. That's exactly what we're going to do, and pitch ourselves our Redox. Activate the effect of Redox here in order to special summon it out, and go into our Chasmatis Dragon Ruler of Aurora. Activate its effect here in order to pitch another Dragon Ruler and search out Night Armed Dragon, the Armed Night Dragon. So now we can get ourselves our Tempest. Activate the effect of Night Armed Dragon in order to special summon it out. Then use the effect here in order to get, level modulate and get it to be a level 7 monster and go into Eclipses. And now we have Eclipses Dragon Ruler of Woe. And then we can get ourselves our Dragunity Remus, link away once again and go into Hieratic Seal. And now we end up here with Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, which is obviously able to tribute a monster from our hand or field and return a face-up card in the field to the hand. And then we can use Eclipses Dragon Ruler of Woes, where when your opponent activates a spell/trap card or effect, you can attach 2 materials from this card, negate the activation, and if you do, banish that card. And then we have Chasmatis Dragon Ruler of Aurora, where if this card is destroyed by battle or if this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 level 7 Dragon Ruler monster from your graveyard or banishment. And not only that, but you could use the effect here in order to use the effect of one of your other Dragon Rulers by detaching a material from this card. So it's a pretty flexible card depending on what you're trying to do. And yeah, it's a pretty good end board. So let's go to the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright guys, so the third and final combo that I have for you is a 2-card combo using Spectre and just any other light monster. So we're going to be activating Spectre here in order to discard our other Spectre and get ourselves our Reactin, and our Blaster. We can activate Reactin's effect here in order to get ourselves out our Redox. Then we can use Blaster's effect in order to get itself out, and we can Exceed Summon into our Chasmatis Dragon Ruler of Auroras. Activate the effect of Chasmatis here in order to get ourselves our Black Metal Dragon. Activate, and then link away into our Striker Dragon. Activate Striker Dragon's effect and Black Metal Dragon in order to get ourselves our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and get our Boot Sector launch. So the Boot Sector launch here is just for to have another card to discard. If we don't have this, then you just need an extra card to discard in order to do this combo. But besides that, we're going to get our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon and special summon out Black Metal Dragon, and then link away into Dragunity Knight Romulus. So you can see that this deck is mainly with Dragon Rulers, it just becomes a cool flex spot for other archetypes and for other dragon decks, and really it's just a pure dragon deck where you could just play around with different ones. There's even with Dragon Maids, so there's a few combos with that, but we're waiting for the new Dragon Maid support for you to guys really be able to see that, so I didn't include it here. And so we're going to get ourselves our Dragon Ravine, activate the Dragon Ravine here and discard the Boot Sector launch, and get ourselves our title into the grave, and then banish it in order to get ourselves Tempest. And those two effects will trigger, so we'll be able to get our Amorphage Goliath here that is able to make it so neither player can special summon monsters from the extra deck. So we're going to be able to lock our opponent out using this card. And also get ourselves our Stream Dragon Ruler of Droplets, and then from there we can special summon out our title, Exceed Summon and go into Eclipses, activate Eclipses effect here in order to get ourselves our Redox. And now we can link away and go into Hermetic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, and use the effect of Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon in order to get ourselves our Max Metamorph. So this is a nice little touch where you just kind of get this monster that's a little bit difficult to get out. And now we can use Chasmatis' effect in order to discard and use the effect of Redox in order to bring out Amorphage Goliath. And so now Amorphage Goliath makes it so it's a lock. Your opponent's not going to be able to get out things from the extra deck. It's going to be very annoying for them. And then Hermetic Seal here to bounce whatever might be potentially problematic. Eclipses as well and negate a spell or trap and banish it. And then Chasmatis in case you need to use the effect of whatever monster. But obviously we use that up. And then we can use Max Metamorph after we don't need Amorphage here in order to get ourselves our Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. And so this is a great addition here just because from there, when your opponent activates their card or effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack with one monster your opponent controls. And it also becomes extremely difficult for your opponent to get rid of because it gains 400 attack and defense, and it cannot be destroyed by spells or monster effects, and it cannot be targeted by monster effects or spells effects. So then we end up with this pretty powerful end board that is just super difficult for your opponent to get rid of here, especially once you have the Amorphage out and you just have the ability to use Max Metamorph whenever you need to, especially if they have like an out for it, then you can just remove it and introduce a whole new problem for your opponent. But yeah, these are the 3 combos using Dragon Rulers. If you guys want to see any other combos for this archetype, let me know and I'll make sure to pump out more combos. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.